Welcome back to another casted game of Age of Empires 4. We've got the Byzantines up against Sushi's Legacy, our brand new civs, and this is all part of the Elite Gaming Channel finals. They're finals for 2023 esports, EGC TV. Check them out on Twitch and YouTube. They host all these amazing events all the time, and we get to see a lot of top players squaring off. As you can see right now, these two are tied right now, 1-1 here in this best of five, and they want to move on, so we'll see. Now, interesting, Garnath just last game played the OG Chinese, and now in this game he's playing the variant civ. He's playing Sushi's Legacy, so I was kind of curious if we would see much of this here today, but there you have it. Garnath going to be going the Chinese route. Didn't win with China, so we'll see if it is better for Sushi's Legacy. And Divine playing the Byzantines, not going for, there's been a very popular build order recently, which I have been just crushing the ladder. I think we're gonna get Conquer 3 just playing Byzantines. And you open up with more cisterns. So what you do is you open with 2-2-2. So you put 2 on food, 2 on gold, 2 on stone. And then you add in your second and third cisterns very quickly. And I find it to be a very, very, very good strategy. But, of course, everything it has its time and place. I would imagine Divine would be aware of that strat by now. And opening with berries, while the Byzantines don't have a berry bonus, important to remember, they do have the cistern bonus going on. They do get olive oil back when they return berries. So his goal here probably is to just immediately get some mercenaries out with that olive oil when he hits the next age. So, not too surprising. He could go for a fast castle with this build. Also might not. We'll see what he goes for. Okay, Hippodrome looks like he changed his mind on that for a second, but there it is. I typically try to make sure my Hippodrome leaves space around the TC just because transitioning into farms really helps you with the olive oil in the later mid parts of the game, and being able to put those tucked in around the town center can be very, very nice. But Hippodrome, this is kind of the school of cav for the Byzantines. You can train horsemen. Of course, it's got that triumph ability, which is so strong. I'm sure we'll see that in play here soon. And yeah, I've been having so much freaking fun playing the Byzantines. Check out, I've got a build order guide written out on the YouTube channel, also available on my Discord, link in the description. On the other side, Garnath playing as Sushi, going for the Jingdong Tower. And usually you see the meditation garden as the first choice. So very interesting here. So watch this. So this makes it so that new military buildings spawn a unit. So watch the timing. He's gonna nail it. He stopped. Boom, he's gonna finish that barracks and it's going to immediately spawn a spearman. Wait, is he housed? Where is it? Oh, it comes out of the, okay, it comes out of the tower. I was like, where the heck is that thing? Yeah, so he got a free spearman. How about that? Pretty nice. He's also now going to get a free Zhuge. Yeah, they train. They're not instant. That's what it is. But this is a nice little start to your army. This is where you can play really aggressive Sushi's Legacy. So typically you see Meditation Garden when they go for the resources, the passive gen, which he could have got a very nice one here. But he's going to go for a rush against the Byzantines. And I think rushes typically are pretty good because even when you're opening up with mercenaries, it's not fast enough to stop these initial units. And look at this. He's still aging up. He's got the police villagers off of berries. Now he does already have the olive oil he needs. Well, hold on, let me hold that thought. He only has enough olive oil right now to get Keshiks, which is what I like to get typically. But if you want to get longbows, he needs to get 600 olive oil. So he is just barely short of that. And I don't think you get olive oil from sheep. You don't. So, whoo, if his goal was to get longbows, that really stinks. Okay, so Garnath rushing in here. Looks like Divine was trying to build a tower on his gold. Towering gold really seems to indicate to me, ooh, he keeps him alive. Well, great micro Divine, by the way. Towering gold really seems to indicate like he might be trying to go for a fast castle. And honestly, against Suganu spam, phew, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's really hard. Oh. Okay, guys. I think we got a super secret build. You guys want a secret? You want a Byzantine secret? He's building a market right now. Why is he building a market so early? Well, we thought he might be going for some mercenaries. But what he can do is he can sell the olive oil and use it to age up. Now, I don't know if he's going to do that. He just did. Boom. Olive oil spent. There you go. So you can actually sell olive oil at the market. It's actually also a stealthy way. Now, people are going to catch on to this, I think, pretty quickly. But it's a stealthy way to be like, oh, I'm not taking any gold. Boom, you got the gold to age up, right? Now, unfortunately, he just lost a villager there. But I think as players catch on to this, they're going to see a market and going to kind of know, like, hey, I know what you're doing. And he might have chosen not to go for the early cisterns just because it does slow your age up down a little bit. And he knew that maybe this rush was coming. By the way, this map, which is on the ranked pool right now, cliffside, you spawn very, very close to your opponent. So if you're looking for a map that you like really want to do some like cheesy rushes, this is one. Whether it's the Dark Age or early in the Feudal, you see Garnath bringing the pain early on. Now, if he builds a ram early, this could be a problem for Divine because he really doesn't. He's not producing any units. I think he's planning on going to Castle Age and spanning Cataphracts. That's absolutely what he's doing. But the issue will be if he gets idle. Does he have enough sheep under his town center to sustain his food? I think he does. At least in the short term, should. So we're going to see the age up come in. But also it's like, you know, is that Hippodrome going to be dead by the time he hits the next age? I don't know. He at least has a stable back here. But this is pretty much like Garnet's kind of gone all in. And Divine's kind of going all in. Going up with the cistern of the first hill. This is another cistern. And it gives you the Pilgrim Flask ability, which basically allows you to heal those cataphracts. So Triumph paired with, you know, the Cistern Flask, those cataphracts last forever and can take fights like this. But if he loses this landmark, he won't have Triumph. So he'll have to probably do some repairing here. Garnath hasn't built any additional spears. Okay, this is very interesting. So you might have seen the Cataphract Castle, which is the build order I've got on my channel. This is a variation where instead of making the mercenaries, you just sell the gold. Or sorry, you sell the olive oil so you can age up. So that's what's going on here. Divine gonna be hitting next age. Want to see, you know, how many spearmen does Garnath have? Will it be enough to hold off these cataphracts? He does not have a barracks yet. So look at this. One. None. Not. Oh, he doesn't have the res. Look at him. Look at him. He pulled so many to build that landmark. He only got one cataphract in queue. Oh my gosh. And he's going to be potentially losing this Hippodrome, which will lose him the Triumph ability, which is what really makes these cataphracts everyone up. I'm getting pretty good at timing those bleeps. Okay. Yeah, they do get free stone when they build buildings. I'm very shocked he didn't at least try to repair that thing, because that Triumph ability is just gone now. That's a massive thing for him to lose. Villagers being pulled, so you're going to see it. One cataphract. Two cataphracts coming out. I mean, maybe he can get enough. I mean, yeah, if I was Garnath, I would just be spamming spearmen. And it might be enough. We'll see. Right now, Divine turtled up as Byzantines. He's got a lot of military production, but not really able to sustain. He's slowly getting it. You know, I wouldn't count the cataphracts out here. I mean, he's got a lot of spearmen, but 8 spearmen. Cataphracts are very, very chonky. 360 HP. They do a lot of damage. 27 damage with each volley. He could actually maybe kill the rams now. He's trying to not take. He's very smart. He's using the town center to target the infantry. All like dancing in and out with these cataphracts. Oh, he was trying to repair this, but he has no wood. He could buy at the market, but he really. Yeah, the stable's gonna go down. Okay, again. Infantry taking fire under the town center. He takes a fight. There we go. Gulp happening right now. That's from the Pilgrim Flask. So these are staying alive. Will they be able to sustain and kill the spearmen? If he can kill these spearmen, I would say that's probably GG. Let's see. And he's able to do it. Spearmen go down. Garnath maybe biting off more than he can chew. Divine taking a big gamble with the kind of all-in fast castle. And maybe you faced off against that Suganu spam. This is how you deal with it. Boom. He's able to hold that. He loses a landmark, loses a stable. Should be able to save the second one. What an immaculate defense by Divine. Really, really amazing. That's amazing. As somebody who's been maining the Byzantines, I can't have anything but respect for this. Here comes more spearmen. Yeah, it'll get a little dangerous. Now those flasks, they have to generate over time. So you can see he's getting up. And unfortunately, there's nowhere that tells you how many you have, which kind of is infuriating because at least I don't know. I don't know how many flasks I have. But you can have a total of 10 active flasks, supposedly. Okay. Does he have auto flasking turned on? He does not, so he's manually doing it. Okay, here we go. Going for the charge, but he charges into spearmen, and when you get in the middle of them, you take a ton of damage. And this is where I really think he needs to consider adding in some man-arms. He really could use some Varangian guards to help deal with the spearmen on the front line, because now that Garnath's kind of privy to what's going on here, he's not going to stop training spearmen. Yeah, you can see tons of spearmen. And now we do see Divine going out to the berry, so he'll start getting some more olive oil. Now whether he'll actually try to get some mercenaries or whether he'll just keep selling it for more gold, gets to be the question. What's the exchange rate? 100 olive oil for 70 gold. So there you have it. It's a short term, it's good, because it takes a long time to get the mercenaries out. It costs a lot of resources to get them as well. So when you can turn olive oil into gold, quite literally, it could be nice. At this point, these cataphracts cannot take these spears. 17 of them. There's no way he's going to be able to take this fight. Now, typically, when you do the cataphract castle, you want to get a blacksmith pretty quickly and get upgrades for these. You want to make sure you've got all the upgrades so you can run around other town centers, you can raid, not be under much risk. He does force Garnath into a defensive spot. Needs to be careful. Spearman charge coming in. Cataphract's going to run away, though. And he takes actually a few hits. Oh, almost loses a cataphract there. Yeah, these things are just so cool. Great units. Really fun. How many TC for Garnath? I think he's just on a 1. Yeah, because he didn't see the beginning of this game. He just rushed. He just went as fast as humanly possible. I don't think he even has the meditation gardens. No, he doesn't. So he doesn't even have Song Dynasty. He's on Tang Dynasty, which means he can age up for cheaper. So that's something to consider. You can see that. I can't click it, but it's cheaper. You can trust me. You can age up cheaper. And Divine continuing to just spam cataphracts. You know, I mentioned adding in some Varangian guards, but he hasn't really backed down on cataphracts at all. Continues to train more cataphracts. Bold move. We'll see how that works in the long run, I guess. We do see Divine moving out to the deer. Chasing off one Zhuge. He sees that guy. Let's send one cataphract to deal with it. Much better idea. So defending with the cataphract, that's what Zhuge is going to be. He kind of walked into the wrong part of town today. Do I use the weapon change from the man-arms a lot with the Byzantines? Very situationally. If I'm taking fire, no. If they're retreating, yes. If they've got a bunch of unarmored units and not a ton of crossbows, yes. Very situational. If you spam it, it's a very quick way to lose your Varangian guards, I'll say that. Talk about a quick way to lose a unit. Running into those... Like, where it's... Like, because I've dealt with this too. I thought, like, oh, I'll just charge through with a bunch of them. And it should do enough damage. But the problem is, you charge in the middle of these spearman masses, and your cataphract just gets instantly yeeted. You can't run away. So we'll see if he decides. And maybe there's enough critical mass that you can get away with it. But I don't know. That's all a very expensive unit to lose to a very inexpensive unit. Yeah, so... And the thing is, though, if he runs towards this town center, like, Garnath kind of has to turn around. Yeah, because it's like... Spearmen will die under the Byzantine town center. These cataphracts will not. And he really does need to get his ranged armor on these, probably. He does get his blacksmith, so he's going to start grabbing some techs. There we go. They're just going to go on a waltz through the Chinese base. Watch this. They've got Gulp. He has Triumph back online, I believe. Yeah, he has it right here, and he has 40 tickets. So, this is going to be very, very powerful. Okay, so looking for something to raid. Oh man, this would be massive if he found those villagers. And in spearmen in low numbers, he can just go nom them up. Nom 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 nom. Cataphracts are riding. Okay, down goes some spearmen. This is kind of funny. I feel like we need the Benny Hill theme here. Cataphracts just like, hey, come get me. They don't care. They don't care at all. Yeah, some expos coming. That will change things. Oh, I thought he was gonna do a quick wall. I think he thought so too. Man, did you see how fast they ran? Damn. Uh-oh. Needs to be careful because a charge. Ooh, they almost charged the wrong direction. Okay, he's surely gonna make some other units, right? Can't make cataphracts all day. Archers. Okay. Yeah, only tier 3 cistern. Typically tier 4 or 5 is what you'd kind of want toward these later portions of the game. No relics have been grabbed yet, so Divine has just been laser focused on the cataphract production. Is he still making cataphracts? He is in fact still making cataphracts. I mean, I'm ready to see some cataphracts eat spearmen for breakfast. We'll see if he gets away with it. Okay. Oh boy. See, one of these could just be devastating if he doesn't catch one of these raids. Okay, little crossbows down there, but not gonna do much. Okay, split the spearman up a little bit. Archers could really deal some damage against that. He's gonna start walling. Cataphract really hasn't done any damage. They've just kind of been running around menacingly. Oh, I thought I was gonna lose one there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's running to a corner. Watch out. Almost loses one. Of course, they still got Triumph, and they still have, the flask. Is he gonna use it? There we go. Gulp. Back to life to come. There they go. One's very low HP right now. I'm waiting for him just like to turn around and take this fight or something with Triumph. Okay, towards the front. Archers, though, going to be annihilating any of the stragglers, so he might just use this as a distraction for a long time. Run around with this, start doing damage, because now, what's he got to counter this? Uh-oh, this is where stuff's going to get a little scary. He also is running towards some villagers. Oh my. Uh-oh. You can't forget about him. Like, just, yeah, if just one bad micro could spell the end for his cataphracts. Would be massive. Okay, starting to work on that wall. Villagers are on the run. And he probably knows it. He's like, okay, no villagers here, but there's berries missing. Something's fishy here. Where are the villagers? Okay, so you can kind of see the line of sight of Divine at the moment. Run around the cataphracts. More on this side, along with archers. And this could be maybe the bigger issue, because he doesn't have a ton to do with archers. I feel like Garnath could be in trouble, but Nest of Bees could help deal with the archers, but he's got to defend the Nest of Bees. Needs Spearmen for that. Meditation Gardens. This will be a nice Meditation Gardens. I'm not sure he's going to be able to keep it alive. Give him the cataphracts. He's going to have to run those villagers. He might be busy dealing with the south. And that might be what's going on here. A few villagers about to die here. Oh my gosh, they get away. Incredible. Incredible. Does he not lose a single villager? Doesn't lose a single villager. I cannot believe it. They get away. Meditation Guard's coming up though. Oh, he missed micros! Missed micros! Cataphract's taking a lot of damage. Down goes one. He's able to stay alive though with Gulp. On the other side though, he's got his archer and cataphract forces, which will be much better equipped. But Gold could be under trouble. Is he too busy microing his 2 armies? Is he too busy outmicroing his 2 armies? He might be. We get a full surround. Garnath's gonna be slaughtering the Goldvilles. Divine hasn't even reacted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers go down. Look, a total of 16 so far this game. That is massive. And now Divine says that's enough. He's gonna dive on the TC, try to get his own raid. Let's see what he's able to do. Nest of Bees shooting off on the archers. We got Spearmen gonna be going after that main town center. It's a little bit of a awkward base trade in a way. Right now though, villager-wise, Garnath has gotten so many more kills. He's gonna be able to do enough. There's a lot of garrison space for the Chinese army. I think he's gonna pull back. It does look like it. Right now, I see reinforcements being slaughtered. 23 dead villagers for Divine. Oh man. Okay, I think he could beat this fight with his army if he can force a main engagement. But now Garnath is kind of playing the run around with my army game. There's a wall there. He might just try to burst right through it with the cataphracts. That is in fact what he's going to elect to do. And Garnath probably knows this as well. Of like, okay, this could get a little shady. Could get a little shady. Here come his cataphracts. He hasn't used Triumph yet, so I expect him to pop Triumph, and this is going to be it. Archer's getting close. I need more Nest of Bees. No Nest of Bees in this fight. One in the back line, excuse me. They're forcing into a choke point. Well, we have it. Then they run it. Triumph comes in. All these are healing. They also have Gulp as well. Archer's, though, taking a lot of damage from that Nest of Bees, but in the meanwhile, he's been killing tons of Spearmen. Yes, some cataphracts did go down, but many of them were able to out-heal all of this, and his military will reign superior here. Look at the military count at the top of your screen right now. We got a few stragglers down here going for raids, but Garnath is in a little bit of trouble. Spearmen going down, and the problem will be, you guys played against French Knights before. Once you lose your massive Spearmen, what do you do about the Knights? The Cataphract, even bigger. They're healing right now. They're going to have Gulp coming back again and again. How's he going to get out of this town center? He can just camp this production, and this is a massive fight for Divine, and he really needed it. He lost so many villagers. He needed some kind of momentum. He certainly doesn't have the economy to really go on a traditional war with this. He had to just take one good fight. He was able to, and now we're going to see some Cataphracts raiding, and they're going to be out here raiding for a long, long time. We do see that he has all of his techs in. He's missing, it looked like his one melee tech for his Cataphracts. And now he's going to start taking that. Look how much town center fire that Cataphract's able to tank. He's able to take all the brunt of that town center, and he will probably use Gulp here in just a moment. Is what I imagine we'll see. Man, if it might keep that all alive. Yeah, I was gonna say we'd like to see some rams. Herosafon's being trained right now. If you're in Twitch chat, drop one of my fire ram emotes. We've got the best fire ram emote on all of Twitch. We've got the Herosaphon. It's gonna be coming on in. This thing costs a little bit of gold, but it brings the Greek fire. Oh boy. Here we go. This archer's on fire! Oh, I gotta reload, Okay, Cataphracts, they knew there were villagers over here. Now, how's Divine gonna deal with the rest of these units? Let's see, we got some Spearmen. He's trying to mass up. Okay. Let's see if this Zhengdong Tower goes down. Probably will now with those rams going after it. I didn't see a single fire ram in chat. Hold on. There we go. These cannot be produced until the castle age. The Herosaphon can be produced in the Second Age. Yes, you can. They're very good. The best ram in the game. Bringing the Greek fire. Gonna be taking out that Zhengdong Tower. Not a huge loss at this point. Gonna be sending them back to the Tang Dynasty. Here goes the Nest of Bees. I guess you don't actually get knocked out of the dynasty. It'd be fun though. Oh, Archer taking a lot of damage from the Nest of Bees. You gotta watch out. Okay, 2 Nest of Bees could make this fight a lot more favorable for Garnath. He could stand a chance here, but just charging right through. The Spearmen are unable to brace. He gets a complete surround on the Spearmen. Archer's taking shots, and the Nest of Bees don't even fire a single volley. I'm corrected. They do get 1 volley out, but not enough. Divine, with massive villager losses, able to overcome with a cheeky fast castle, selling the olive oil to get up to the castle age. And with that, he's going to get himself some more points on the board. Thank you so much for watching this casted game of Age of Empires 4. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment below and check out some of my guides available on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.